Hello squad, welcome back to my channel. I am outside the thrift store and I thought I would take you in and I would show you a few things that catch my eye. So I'm going to take you along with me. I'm going to show you some of the gems, some of the diamonds in the rough. Sometimes people say the problem with thrifting is they can't find anything, and I don't always find something either, but you just never know. So we are going to go in and we're going to check it out. All right, so we are starting today's journey in the shoes. Guys, these pair of heeled Madewell mules, I loved them, but they are a size 6, and I am in that typical like average 7 to 8.5 range. These Lucky Brand shoes I also thought were cute. So one thing you guys need to know, if you are not in those average sizes, but you are more of a fringe size, you need to know that that is an advantage to you and you are more likely to find good shoes at the thrift store. I cannot tell you how many times I have found a good pair of shoes that I loved, but they've either been way too big or way too small. So make sure you check that out and file that tip away. This pair of sandals I thought was cute, but it did have a little bit of wear there on the front of the toe, and there's not really a great way to fix that, so I passed on those. These were, I believe, that Skechers Bob brand, maybe. Anyway, they looked very comfortable, and I'm kind of considering going back for them. This was another pair of sandals that I found that were kind of like a slide-on type, but as we are kind of in off-season, that's something that you can start looking for. It came as no surprise to me that these toddler pants were Old Navy, and that is one thing that I've learned to pay attention to is know what brands you are drawn to. I was immediately drawn to those Madewell shoes, and I was not at all surprised to find out that they were Madewell. So knowing what brands you are drawn to can really be a good thing when you're thrifting. And I am a sucker for anything with flutter sleeves, so I loved this top. This little dress I thought would make a good little play cotton dress, but you can see that it had been consigned and it was heavily stained, so I left that one alone. I also thought these polka dots were so adorable. I thought that you could wear this so many different ways. This little sweater was a cropped sweater, and I thought that the eyelet detail was precious. The sleeves, everything. I just thought the way that it was designed was really nice. I found a few different patterns of things that I was drawn to here. This little boy's sweater, and then this little boy's fleece right here. I thought that those were really sweet. I found this pullover hoodie. It says Big League on it, and it has kind of a baseball theme, and I just thought the stripes were really cute. I love stripes anyway. And then I also found this really cute football hoodie, or football long sleeve shirt rather, but it did have a stain, which I've learned sometimes to just stay away from that. I thought these plates were so cute. The slope going up to the saucer part was a little bit exaggerated, so I decided to leave them behind, but they were so cute. Somebody let me know what these glasses are. I feel like I've seen this motif before, this design before, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Anyway, I just thought that they were very interesting, and I feel like I've seen that design. Among the coffee cups, I found this little wooden one, which I thought was just really precious for a play kitchen. And then I also came across this one, which had a cork bottom, and it's from Starbucks, and I just thought it was a really neat mug. I found this Pampered Chef stoneware. This is a loaf pan. I have one of these actually, and all of my stoneware is secondhand. This little blue pitcher I thought was a really pretty color and a really interesting shape. And I just thought this little egg pan was so cute. It was so dainty. And this is some sort of garlic something that you grill garlic in, I think. It was very heavy. It was like a cast iron material. So you'll have to let me know if you have any experience with those. They also had a couple cast iron skillets there. This table I think could have a lot of potential to be a kitchen table if that top were refinished. I thought the butcher block kind of style was really pretty. This was another table that I was intrigued by. Obviously, it needs some work, and something used to be attached here, so maybe this was some sort of work table, but I think that could make a really cool desk. We ended up in the toys, and this time of year I think is a really great time to find gifts to put back. We found lots of toys like these that looked basically brand new, that had lots of pieces, and most of them were really affordably priced. This was a bag of little hand puppets, all different types of animals, and I thought that that would just be such a cute little play and learning tool. These blocks reminded me of a video that I have about open-ended play, and if you don't know what that is, I will link that video down below, but I have some blocks very similar to these, and I also have mega blocks very similar to these. Both of them were secondhand, and we play with them all the time. Make sure that you tune in next week because I am going to be showing you guys what all I ended up coming home with.